So, who remembers what happened last time? I think we'll have our new player Zero
Attempt it.
attempt it because, well, his character was introduced this episode,
And I
Last,
have food.
and you have food.
yep, cool. Well, what happened last episode was I was sent on a very important mission to kidnap a mediocrely important girl. And then everything went to shit. The end.
How very informative.
Specifically, giant tigers, I'm in prison now. A very, very annoying tiger girl. Like, the most annoying. Like, geez, I'm trying to kidnap someone here. Could you not? Could you not?
But it's my
Also-
job to be annoying. I'm a kid.
Yes. And annoying, because I almost had her, too. I had the rock boy gone, turtle boy had no idea what was going on.
This
You
is
and the
true.
tigers had to step in and be annoying about it. And then I tried to run away and you summoned a big ass tiger. Then I just kind of gave up. Because fuck no.
Oh, come on now, Zero. Why would you give up at that point? Hmm? You could take Tiger.
Because I'm a rat and that's a tiger.
You're not a rat. You just summon rats. Get it right.
And she's not a tiger, but she still acts like one.
No, Sume is a tiger. You're just not a rat.
Oh. I mean, it depends on what definition of rat you go with.
Fair, actually.
Personally, I accept the title. It always throws them off when they accept the insult.
With that, we open up with basically, if I recall correctly, Sume laid down to go to sleep near the jail cell.
Yeah, and then Miss Chakra Vampire Lady here attempted to bore a little hole through the wall and tried to touch me. And I just rolled away.
I don't think we actually did the scene. I think we just
No,
talked
we
about
did.
it after. Did we?
And that's what happened. And we
Oh.
we explained of like
I don't
what would
remember.
happen if you got like certain things.
I mean, I'm okay not getting anything from her. Just be like, stop rolling away, damn it. Frickin' cat lady.
Though we did discuss, I discussed with Z later that even though you wouldn't be able to heal chakra from sleep, you would actually be able to heal health from sleep. So did your chakra vampire actually go to sleep in any way? I'll admit that it's not nighttime right now. It's like mid to
You
late
see-
afternoon. But
I'm a weirdo, so I put a surprisingly big time of thought into this. What my character did was she didn't go to the wall. She didn't go to the back of the wall in the room, but she made sure to be close to the back. Not to the wall, doesn't want to corner herself. But to give her enough room where she's far enough away from the front of the cell that if somebody walks in, she can wake up. But if anybody's close enough, she has room to dodge to the side, to either side, or behind herself so that she can get away. Inconsequential, but I like putting as much thought into random shit as possible. I am a ninja after all.
you're like the most ninja of all my ninja characters currently.
I put a lot of thought into being a ninja. There's always a way out, there's always a way in.
I assume you, as the chocolate vampire and the cautious character that she is, she sort of just did that whole one eye open thing, and you slept, but you slept in like the corner. And in a
No,
way
like I said, I put a lot of thought in this. I slept near the back of the room, but not against the wall.
right,
Enough room for me between the bars that if anybody broke the wall and walked in, I have time to wake up and get up, and enough room that I can dodge backwards, left, or right.
right, yeah,
That way I cannot be cornered.
right. And Sume is just asleep, laying near the front of the jail cell on the other side, like on Shima like a pillow. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's adorable. Also, fluffy tiger pillow.
Yes.
I want a fluffy tiger pillow.
No, mine.
Mm. See, what I do is I wait for the tail to move close to the opening I made, and then I bite the tail. And then you get mauled.
Shima knows better than that.
I know, it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But we open on the like calm of the fact that Tsume and Shima are actually sleeping, quote unquote, comfortably for being on the floor.
Yes.
And Vampire Lady is inside the cell still and is off in the almost but not quite in the corner and is getting some rest herself. And the only one who's currently still awake in the little jail area that you guys are in is Ken, the itty bitty brawler Ken person.
Itty bitty.
Kineso is still there, but he's like leaning up against the wall opposite the jail cell and is basically doing that whole I'm leaning against the wall, I'm totally watching everything, but I'm actually asleep.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Yeah, he's even got his arms crossed in front of him so he could appear like he's paying attention, but Ken knows better. He's totally asleep. And it's just this little calm scene, and everyone's getting some rest. Ken's keeping his wits about him, of course. When suddenly, because of course it's suddenly with all this build up to it being calm, there is a very loud crash of something hitting the ground hard somewhere in the rooms above the prison cell. Those who know the layout of the house, which is most of you, even Chakra Lady, because you got some layout of the house when you came here. Those who know the layout of the house know that it is coming from the meeting room upstairs, and it is loud enough that it immediately wakes all of you up, including Shima and Tsume, no matter how hard they sleep.
It'd be like, oh shit.
I look up, how cracked is the ceiling?
The ceiling directly above you is not cracked. The thud
God
sounded
damn.
like it came from the meeting room that's like
Yeah, I see it.
behind you. So if there
So it'd
was
be in a cell over.
yeah, if there was a crack in the floor, you would have been like right here, and it's over this way.
Fuck. Well, there goes Escape Plan 23.
Alright.
If anyone looked in the hole, I'm 100% looking at the ceiling, like... Nope.
Alright. Kineso does the jerk awake, not quite,
Awake.
almost fall over thing, and it's like, wait, what? What was that? At about the same time, Sammy does the same thing. What you doing, Tsume? You gonna immediately run up?
It'd be like, stay here, don't look at her, be back.
You immediately run up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teleportation jutsu. Poof, poof.
Alright. So,
It's just bursting through the doors into there, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
yes, precisely. Immediately going into the doors, Tsume, give me, for you and Shima both, since you can't talk to Shima to get info from her, you and her both immediately give me a spot check.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And for what it's worth, there are guards in here trying to figure out what's going on. That character there is not, though. That's a different character.
16 for Tsume and 11 for Shima. Just
Okay.
what?
When you come into the room, not bad on the spot check, 16 and 11. When you burst into the room, you find that the crash and loud thunk was the fact that the Padekage is now kneeling in the middle of the, like, on the outer edge of the meeting room over here. And there is...
I look up.
There is
You're a
actually,
hole.
there is actually a crack in the floor, and one of the tables that's in the meeting room has been hit and then flipped to the side, but it's actually one that's further away from him. It's like this one over here. And
Wait, is there any hole anywhere?
there's not a hole in the ceiling. Nope.
What about a wall?
Nope.
Okay.
And since you got a 16 on your spot check, there are two other things that you pick up on that are somewhat strange, although one of them not so much. You, with no form of IC chakra or anything, you actually see the QB, or not QB, the tail beast aura of chakra that is now fading away from him. And you see that he has bruises and cuts that are being healed a la Wolverine healing factor. And also, you notice that for some strange reason, I'm going to say that this meeting room has, like, rugs.
Uh-huh.
And the rugs are now wet. And so's the table that got flipped. And the table near where he's at. But nothing else is. Oh, and he's also shirtless. And brawly. He's in strength and speed mode. Just like you can get, but much further than you've ever been. That is also fading away.
The fuck? So there's no, like, any chance of, like, there was an attack in here or anything? It's just,
Nope.
like, everything is wet?
Yep.
Just
there are
they're
guards
going, like... What are the state of the guards in?
The guards are immediately trying to assess and make sure that he's okay, which he seems fine. He's just panting a lot, and like if you don't say anything first, one of the other guards is going to speak up. But yeah,
We're just sitting there going, like, what happened? Why is everything wet?
It should be noted, you are apparently confused of the no signs of battle and no signs of a hole or anything,
Yes.
but the guards aren't. The guards are more worried about him than anything else.
I'm sitting here asking, like, what's going on? Why is everything wet?
Yes. So he finally...
Oh, I have my trust in him that he's, like, totally fine.
Oh yeah. You can sort of tell that because you know a brawler when they're really hurt because you've been that way a bunch. Plus, you couldn't really do anything to help if he was hurt. You're not a medic, so.
Exactly. So I'm just sitting there going, like,
I teleported in here. That's why you don't see anything, Tsume.
So how is everything wet?
Because I brought a little water with me, because I teleported from inside of the ocean. Plus I used a bubble to protect me from the thing that had been attacking me. Okay. Now, I've put up a barrier so that it won't get any further, plus it's a creature that can't get on land anyway, thankfully. But Yeah. Sorry to freak you out. I'm fine. And he just pushes some of his guards away. And then it'll
See,
very
I
similar.
told. Just sitting there going like, see, I told them that you could be in trouble, but no.
They didn't want you to get hurt, I'm assuming. Now,
No, I just wanted to check and see if they were okay. If not, I would get gone and gotten help. But no, they want me to stay here.
and it's a good thing they did, or you might have been eaten by a shark.
I would have been on land. I can't swim.
Can't swim.
I can't walk on water.
Well, walk on water's one thing. Swimming's something different.
Well, no, it's just that's the thing. I don't.
Down below you hear, "Oh my god,
You can't hear anything up there.
child!"
You can't hear anything up there unless you want to
I know,
roll a really
it's
difficult
just-
listen check.
You can't even walk on water. That's literally day one. Literally day one.
Every ninja learns it.
Literally day one. If you climb tree, you walk on water.
I can climb trees, and I can jump really high
It's
into
It's
illusion.
invincible too. Oh,
Anyway,
I keep forgetting to learn it each time I go to learn techniques.
it'd be super easy for her to learn too. She just got to remember.
Yeah.
so fight her on water.
Anyway. Now, if there's not anything immediately pressing that I need to deal with, I need to get some rest in my quarters. The guards are looking at you two. They're like,
There was an attack here.
an attack here. Of course there was.
Well, more like an attempted kidnapping.
You don't know? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And did you defeat or capture the would-be kidnapper?
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know how long we can hold her.
He raises an eyebrow at you, and at this point, the bulk of his, bulk is starting to fade because he's turning off his strength and speed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm assuming prison cell downstairs?
Yeah, I wouldn't get too close to her, though.
Again, raising a eyebrow.
For his safety or mine?
His safety. And possibly yours.
Okay. This is a fucking what they're called. The word escapes me. Jinjuriki. This is a Jinjuriki.
Yeah.
I'm in more trouble than he is.
Okay.
I also know which one this is, so this is like triple bad.
So, downstairs they go, and Miss Chakra Lady, if you're looking out through your little peephole thing.
From a distance.
From a distance, of course. You are greeted with
Some serious.
Do I smell it before I see it?
His
Because it's
aura-
still
his
fading.
aura from his healing is starting to fade, so it would be there, it would just be dull-ish. So you essentially smell what we described before.
Sushi. Ink.
Basically.
Bad decisions on my part.
Potentially bad decisions on your part, yes.
Would I have gained any HP back now? Or
You
was my rest interrupted?
I mean, technically the rest was somewhat interrupted, but I'm a friendly DM that you're not going to get combats right now, and by the time you get an actual another combat, you're going to have plenty of time to rest, so might as well just let you heal up full right now.
Coolio.
Same goes for you, Sume. And in your case, you
Yep.
get chakra. So,
Yeah, in your case, you get chakra. Have fun with that. You suck. I'm not even half my total chakra.
Oh, you'll get there.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
I need to eat people for that. And none of you will let me eat you.
Well, I mean, we got this big chakra powerhouse coming to say hi to you.
You just put a sushi in, and I'll go nom nom nom. Just a chakra sushi, just nom nom nom.
alright. Anyway. So, you, both the character and the player, having not been given description to said Padekage person, he's basically akin to pretty much like anime trope strong arm, strong man type character.
He big beefy. He's like the Raikage then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, kinda. Which makes perfect sense because the original Raikage had the same Jinchuriki, so.
Yeah, I know. This is the Raikage's tailed beast.
Burly, he likes to meditate to keep his emotions and energy in check, and he has a very disciplined and military sort of mindset and aura to him.
Remember that part where I said I
Sushi.
wasn't? Remember that time I said I wasn't in the corner?
Now you're in a corner.
I'm in a corner now.
I'd be like,
I'm far the fuck away from that massive chakra surge.
So are you in a corner away from the people where you can't look through?
He can maybe look in if he looks around like a corner, but like I'm. Ooh boy!
take the wall down.
You take the wall down, you're just gonna see her like in the corner, hands on the walls, like. Fuck.
Does Sume actually say take the wall down?
Yeah, just like, go ahead.
Can,
Don't look at her in her eye.
is Sume...
Oh yeah, I do genjutsu.
Yes,
I
don't
forgot
look
I knew that. I was like, well, I don't have any power. Oh wait, yes I do.
Yes,
Is,
just don't
is
look her in her
Sume
eye.
visibly, like, intrigued by the prospect of Vampire being afraid of him?
I'm just like if like the wall comes down and it's just like looking, she just like blinks a little bit and just be like, "What?" And just basically going like, "Why are you in a corner?"
If you seem interested by the prospect, Ken will drop the wall.
Well, like I said, she did say, "Go ahead, drop the wall. Just don't
Yeah.
look at her in her eye." Eyes.
For the purposes, as far as the looking in the eyes thing, the wall drops, and Miss Vampire in the corner, the Padekage is staring you down.
Sweat.
I'm just gonna be like, "Huh? Okay."
He's not worried.
He's not.
No, I was just watching her like sit there in the corner, just freaking out, like, "Oh God, I'm gonna die."
The Padekage.
Where's your floppy hat?
I have the floppy hat's on.
The floppy hat's on. Are you trying to hide under the floppy
No,
hat?
it's on properly because I'm sophisticated.
Sophisticated as you cower in a corner.
Look, I can smell that. You don't have chakra like sense. That
Nope.
big. I could probably also smell it from upstairs, and I'm like, no.
But sushi.
Yeah, I was like, did someone order sushi?
And then all of a sudden,
Does
Takage.
we discussed before, Zero, that you do have a clan that you're from, the Chakra
Yes.
Vampire clan that you're from.
Yes.
Would you wager that they would have had any sort of insignia or something that you may wear if in a very, like, perhaps somewhat hidden place. It's not going to be outward and apparent, I'm sure. But
If I have an insignia anywhere, it is in the hat, which I'm currently wearing, so it's impossible to find. I would not wear it openly. I am a ninja.
you keep
I'm
saying
not gonna. Yeah, well, normally a ninja wouldn't wear its the can crest upon their back like it's a giant T-shirt.
Sasuke. Anyway,
Yeah, it's easy to way to get everybody caught.
the Padekage is just looking you down.
And I try to compose myself.
I mean, you can. He's not being intimidating. He just is.
I know.
He's very much not worried about whatever kind of crap you're going to try genjutsu-wise.
It's for me, not for him. I'm good. I'm good.
Without turning his attention to look at any of the other people in the room, the Padekage says, "Did you get a name?"
That's you have to look afraid.
Ken speaks up and, unfortunately, no. Whatever.
I was gonna sit there and be like, real quick as they speak up, "What's your name, miss?"
All he had to do was ask.
That's what I was gonna do, is just sit there and ask.
Do you?
Yes, I actually do that. It's just like, she sits there and goes like, "Oh, we never got her name. What's your name?"
Call me Fee.
B?
Fee. F-I.
Bye. Bye.
Fee.
But you said F. Yeah, okay.
I have a character for a reason this one.
You appear to be a mercenary.
Aren't we all?
Perhaps. And you were hired to hunt for Yone, was it?
Mm-hmm.
And how did that go for you?
She looks upwards at the ceiling. Well, it was going well for a little bit.
What does the ceiling have to do with anything? Look here. Points to himself.
She looks over. I was just pondering. No. Flair. Whatever. No fun. Again, not... It started out well. I almost had it in the bag, in fact. Then I guess the cat's out the bag, though.
Ken speaks up. She can't hide with the crap.
Look, here, you little shit. She doesn't say that. She's more composed than him. Look. Everyone has their bad days. Some people fall for genjutsus. In fact. 2 people, actually. She smiles at the 2 people.
Ken starts to say something, or not Ken, Kineso starts to say something, and Ken just like puts his hand in front of Kineso, which Kineso is like,
Giant.
Ken's a small person when he's not in burly mode. Ken's only like, what, 5'3", 5'4", maybe? And barely like 120. When he goes all Hulk out, he's like 180, 200, and still that height. But, Kineso's probably...
I'm taller.
An easy 6'2", and like 180, 200 by himself. Plus, he's got this big, huge tank on his back that makes him look even bigger and tougher. But Ken just puts his hand up against Kineso's chest, and then just like, leave now. Kineso, very kind of sad, but sort of in that expected it sort of sad. He actually does walk away. And then Ken looks to you, Sume, and he goes, Kineso tends to talk too much. He might have said he might have said things that were important to what was going on, but might not necessarily be information that we want our prisoner over there to know. assuming she doesn't already know it. But I don't know. Maybe she's better at being smart than she is at sneaking.
Can I roll stealth? Like, I'll come back out of hiding after I'm done, but can I roll stealth?
Technically, yes, you can. There's plenty of shadows in here.
35.
Oh dear
I'm
God.
gone.
Jeez.
Just... Poof. Like, I do it as he's saying maybe she's better at this, then she turns to look at me and I'm gone.
The fuck? Damn it!
I then just kind of walk out of the shadows you were saying.
Don't do that!
I know. Just wanted to, point something out.
Not
Everyone
bad.
has their bad days, boy.
Not bad, says the Padekage.
Sweat.
Now, as a mercenary, tell me, what do you fight for?
Mostly money. Shiny things. Sometimes good tasting chakra. But it's rare.
He tilts his head. Good tasting chakra.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did they not tell you? Wow, they're slipping up.
They told me some things, but
I raised my
detail from the
eyebrows up.
source.
Fair enough. I don't say anything, I just smile at him. He should be smart enough to know what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah. Chakra vampire. Interesting. I see what you meant by keeping her contained.
Yeah.
They tried.
So, what are your plans now?
Sit in the cell, be in the cell, until I'm no longer in the cell.
And after that?
Confidential? Question mark.
AKA get the fuck out of here.
Not be in the cell? Like not being in the cell. Pretty obvious, personally.
Smartass.
Why, thank you.
The Padekage actually turns away from looking at you and... If I wasn't already exhausted, I'd deal with you more accurately. I don't have the energy for you right now. Is someone... Did Minori leave, or is someone going after her? Minori is Charisma's lady, which last episode...
Oh, she wasn't here when I got here.
Ken speaks up. Yone had traveled out to see if she could catch her to bring her back.
By herself?
If it helps, her kidnapper's in the cell.
That's the thing, there could be more than one of you.
No, please.
I'm sorry, you just got captured.
Yes, like an hour ago. They don't have
wasn't-
that many people on speed scroll.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that they couldn't hire multiple people to go after the same person to make sure the job is done.
I think the Padekage just sort of looks Fee over. I think Fee here is the type that would rather work alone, and judging from her confidence, I would say she's probably not failed here recently. I think someone else fixed that.
Smiles.
Good job, Tsume.
What?
You said that the village was attacked, or the manor was
But-
attacked.
Well, not really attacked, but she was attempting to kidnap.
Right.
Oh, and I almost got away for it too if it wasn't for those kids and their dumb cat.
Listen here, you.
Yes, I'm all ears.
Just sit there and just like it's kind of thing where she's like she wants to go and just like bid those bars open and just go off and just go not a cat. And then walk out and just
I meant the tiger.
feline.
I point to
Yes.
the actual fucking
You said
tiger.
stupid cat.
No, and they're darn cats. You know, like Scooby-Doo.
I for some reason heard dumb.
No, darn. Those meddling kids and their darn cat.
As I said, a mercenary of her caliber, one that would normally know what she's doing, might not have been given all the details, and someone else showing up, throwing a wrench into a plan that was already falling apart, due to,
Now look here, you.
shall we say, bad luck. I do believe
Yeah,
she
you
was
need to
captured
reshingle
because
your
of her help.
boobs.
Either way, Yone would be perfectly fine on her own. I don't think anyone else is going to go after her, at least not within this realm of a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
need
yes,
some
we
rest.
mercenaries may form a line in front of jobs, so when one of us fails, another one steps in immediately. That's just how this works, after all.
Put that wall back up and keep an eye on it. And her. Once Minori
Okay.
arrives, she can do the interrogating. She's better at it than I am anyway.
Okay.
Alright. And he makes his way back upstairs. The very big, powerful chakra presence that was in the room is now gone. Miss Vampire Lady.
I let out a very audible sigh of relief.
Are you okay?
Are you?
Oh, I'm totally fine.
So, wall goes back up. Did you get enough rest, Sume?
Yes.
Okay. You keep an eye on her. I'm gonna go out and keep watch for Yone. She should hopefully be making her way back soon, but I don't know.
Okay.
I know you don't have it, and he's not speaking low enough for it to be like a whisper or whatever, because at this point he's kind of tired because he didn't actually get a whole lot of rest.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Sume has sense motive, does she?
I do not have sense motive.
Anyway, okay, so for Sume, it is a straight wisdom roll, which is a +3, and then for Fee, it is a straight wisdom roll, just the same, but in your case,
Plus
it's at a
four?
+4 on top of your +2, so +6.
Haha! Nope. Lol.
Your turn, sir.
This is a very nice wall you built. Gee, it is a wall.
I think Fee's just distracted by the,
Big chakra.
yeah.
Big ass chakra.
Roll
Big.
at a +3, Sume.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
9!
No one gets it. Oh well. It's fine.
Well, this sure is a big wall, isn't it?
So,
Wall.
he
It just
he
goes
then-
over my head.
He then heads on out and goes on upstairs, leaving you with the chakra vampire lady.
I'm just gonna
Notably alone, but I'm not that dumb.
I'm just gonna go and sit and wait.
Did they actually make a wall, by the way?
Yes, they did put a wall up, and I'm sitting staring at this wall.
Well, I'm gonna go eat an eye hole out for both of us, and then step back.
Oh my god.
Roll a d4.
Ah,
4 chakra
Two
for you.
chakra.
Yay!
4 chakra. Aha! He's here. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, there you go. And I step back. I'm slowly gonna regain all my chakra because of these walls.
So, is it this silent, defiant scene where the two of you don't interact, or do you want to have any kind of interaction with the two of you here alone?
I mean, I gave her an eye hole.
That's it. I'm just sitting there.
You just hear chomp, 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 and dirt crumbles. Do,
Did you
do,
actually
do.
chomp on it, or did you just put?
No,
your
I
hand on
put like my fingers like in a line and pushed it through the wall as I absorbed the chakra, then pulled it out and walked away.
it? For sake of thing, Shima sort of speaks up, Sume, and she's like, "Do you really think that this Fee person's going to do anything? Is she going to try to get out? I mean,
I'm hoping not.
if she really wanted to, she could have just left in time, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she could just like, if she can so easily take the wall away, why doesn't she just eat the whole thing and be done?
I don't know.
I would ask, but she can't understand me, so it's just weird that she's hanging out here when she so very easily could escape.
Yep, I know.
For your sake, Miss Chocolate Vampire, you hear soft mewling coming from the two characters outside of your thing.
I can't think of a pun right now. I'm just listening to the meows like, there's probably something here. I don't know it, but there's probably something here. I will memorize the meows and repeat it to somebody who can understand it. Meow, 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 meow. Are you sure it was meow, 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 and not meow, 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 meow? Meow, 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 meow.
Doesn't really speak up about.
I have
No.
another meme.
Oh no.
May I be excused for the rest of my life?
Why would you? Why?
Because of the cell joke.
No.
No. So, we'll just skip ahead a little bit, then, and eventually breaking the somewhat awkward / tense question mark silence between you two or three.
Mm-hmm.
And Ken does come back down the stairs with a certain fun individual following behind him.
Yay, Christmas!
Do I make a will save now or later?
Are you in a position to where you could see her through the peephole when she walks in?
I can smell her.
Well, that just sounds weird.
The chakra. You know I mean the chakra.
Her chakra... Wait, how much chakra does she have? Hold on. I need to open up her sheet. I didn't do that. I'm dumb. Hold on. Like, you're not going to necessarily be able to smell someone's chakra just on the get-go unless they're using something on you, assuming they don't have a huge chakra nature anyway. No, her chakra's not that huge. So you don't automatically smell her chakra just because she comes into the room. That's
I guess I only smell. I guess I only smelled Sam's because of the curse mark.
To a certain extent, yes. It's also all about chakra auras. Some people have stronger auras than others, and again, with Sume, it was when she's stressed, which she automatically was coming into a combat like that. She does have that cursed shield chakra aura on her already, even if she's not like manifesting it. So,
Oh, that oh so familiar fucking smell.
uh-huh. Um, so are you looking through the little peephole as she comes into the room? Then
I hear walking, so against my better judgment out of character, yes.
so you see a very very pretty female individual walk into the room, and Tsume, you've already met her before, of course. If I recall, do you remember what your first encounter with Minori was like, Sam?
Um, couldn't stop staring.
You were very much attracted to her, yes. But like the cat type that you are, she eventually started to be boring.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because she kind of her the way she acted sort of grated at you a little bit. Because she was very super confident and very she was very arrogant, and it just sort of bothered you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So what do you have any sort of either physical or audible response to seeing Minori again?
And be like, oh, hi.
Oh, hi! How you doing?
So there is the, again, typical anime pretty girl hair flip thing, because Minori does have long hair. And I'm assuming who I'm interviewing is in there.
Yep. Oh, she likes Jinjutsu as well.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Don't let her touch you, though.
Don't let her. Okay. Are you going to come to the hole, or do we need Ken to drop the wall so that I can actually see you better?
Well, are you still afraid to come close?
She does actually come closer.
Fuck, didn't think that'd happen.
She's actually looking you over. She's not staring you down in that sort of more intimidating way that the Padekage was. She's doing it more to just give you a once-over, see, sort of appraise you, if you will.
I want to point something out. I don't look her in the eyes.
Okay.
Because when Sam's character said, oh, she likes genjutsu, her reaction implied that she also does.
But Kage started you in the eyes. And
Yes,
I
but
told
he's
him,
a
be careful.
And he's a Jinjuriki who doesn't give a shit. She might have genjutsu.
I like that hat. I could do without all the dead birds on it, but I like the hat.
Well, it's style. No real cause for it.
She sort of looks back to Ken and to you, Sume, and she ate chakra, you said?
That hole in the wall you saw, or whatever? Yeah, she did that.
I'm going to have Minori roll a thing. Yay! Wow, Minori, you don't have a whole lot of wisdom, honey.
Aha!
That strangely makes some kind of sense.
She falls under my spell. No.
Great.
However, I am going to give her a +5 bonus because she's heard the term chakra vampire before.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Okay, there we go.
Well, fuck.
You're a chakra vampire, right?
Well, isn't that obvious? I could always give you another. I could give you an example.
Tilts her head the other way, sort of, both consciously and unconsciously, her hair does that that pretty adorable anime thing of falling over one eye?
Look,
Oof. Okay. She could still fail this. This is... She technically did, so I'm going to action point it. That did technically fail. Wow. Minori was just somewhat unsure of this chakra vampire at first. So the charm effect didn't quite take to begin with. But come on, she's got to roll a 15 with a +9. She's not going to fail that very often. Can you do so? You can't do such a thing from a distance, then, can you?
I don't mean on you, I should note. If that's what you're worried about, I mean. I don't mean on any of you out there. If that helps at all. I just kind of point at the wall in front of me.
Ken dropped the wall. I think we're safe.
No,
She's
I
not
meant
going anywhere.
I was gonna eat the wall.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Does it taste that good?
No, but it's free. Here, let me show you. I go to like little eye hole I poked. I put both hands flat against the wall and drain to make a bigger one.
I am going to say you are actively spending points to try to pull chakra from the wall. Roll me a d8.
Yep. Aha! Fuck.
4 again, and you have a bigger hole.
Go.
I'm also going to say that you're getting a better view of Minori.
Oh, fuck. Why did I do this? Damn you, meta. Damn you, me not wanting to be meta.
There we go.
Fuck.
Alright.
And now I roll my will save.
Yes, you do.
Well, fuck. It's not the natural one like you rolled, but it is also a 3 like she rolled previously.
5, 9, yeah. Yeah. Getting a better view of her, Minori's very, very pretty.
In a head. Oh, fuck.
You so fuck.
Like, to describe Fee at the moment, I'm gonna keep calling her that, because I need to call her something, damn it.
Yes.
She had like this cocky attitude about her, because she was like, oh, I'm gonna show you how powerless this wall really was, and show off and be maybe intimidating. Like, after she moved her hands away and there's this like hole about the size of her face, she's like, oh. And like that confidence is draining and she's like looking at the floor like, fuck. I don't know if vampires can blush a blush, but there's a blush a blush.
To blush, you blush.
Blush a blush.
You're not an undead vampire, so yes.
Look. Look. Vampire. My
You're a
blushing is
vampire,
blue
yes, but you're
because
not an undead
chakra.
vampire. You're not an undead vampire.
That's fair enough.
If you were an undead chakra vampire, you'd be a chakra wraith, not a chakra vampire. But anyway,
That sounds cool.
they're terrifying.
Yes, cool.
Tsume fought a couple of them before. It was fun.
It's probably easier than fighting me. Or harder, actually, I'm not sure.
She was much lower level at the time.
And if she was much lower level at the time I fought it, that'd be nice. I'm not salty.
So you're, like, blushing and looking away?
Looking at the floor like, I didn't think this through.
Oops.
Basically, I'm trying to, like, look downward and, like, remember the plan, remember the plan, remember the plan, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted!
Can't stop the gay thoughts.
Can't catch me, get thoughts.
So, Minori looks back to Ken. Drop the wall completely, Ken. I got her.
I take a step back.
You want to.
Son of a bitch.
Uh,
I think in Fee's head, she's like, she's dropping the wall. I need to take a step back. Fee, why aren't you moving? Fee,
yeah,
Fee, move.
exactly.
Fee. Oh God, you betrayed me, Fee.
So she, the wall's dropped. Who has the key for the cell? Ken's like, looks to his pockets. Here you go. And if she does absolutely anything that even remotely appears like she's going to try to get away, I seem to recall that you're rather fast. And she looks to you, Sune.
Check.
Well, the will saved it. I'm kidding.
You be ready, just in case.
So this is a ready action I've told you about already, Dalred. But I don't think I can focus on it anymore.
No, you can't.
Yeah, my thumb's bleeding. Not a lot, but there's obviously blood on it.
Wait.
You theoretically could be hiding that if you wanted to. That's something.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I'm no longer focusing on it being a ready hidden action.
True.
That concentration's been broken, and she's like, at least my hands work. I can fiddle with them. Hands, don't betray me.
She looks back to Sume. Was she a summoner?
I'm sorry, what?
Look at her hand.
She like looks at it.
It's very akin to what you do when you summon.
Oh. Didn't see her summoned before, so I don't know.
To be fair, I wasn't gonna summon anything.
I see.
I didn't say that in character.
Okay, good.
I was out of character to Sam. I wasn't going to summon anything.
So, Minori opens up the cell and approaches you, Fee. And
Fee,
she
don't
eyes
betray.
your hand-
Stop betraying me.
She eyes your hand that's still bleeding and goes, Were you attempting to summon help? Or were you going to run away? You can tell me.
I tell her, don't I?
You failed at her will save by like 7. So, I mean,
What is the specific wording of the ability?
She becomes your sole focus. You pay no attention to anyone else. Yeah. Basically, she's your sole focus. She's the only thing you care about right now.
Now, out of character, I want to point out that when I, Zero, first saw this image of this lady, my first thought was not, she pretty. It was, whoever drew this did a really good job on the hair. Gonna point out that artist instinct right there.
Of course.
Fee, on the other hand, is not thinking about, well, no, she is thinking about the hair and everything else. And she's like, focus, damn it. I'm not. Technically speaking, she is focusing, but not on what she wanted to focus on.
Alright. So,
She tells her, I was going to get out of here. In her mind, God damn it, me! You know that scene in early Naruto where Sakura had the, shadow her that, was her true thoughts?
Oh yeah.
That, but it's angry at herself, like, God damn it, me!
well, she approaches to you and she's... As a chakra vampire, you pull chakra away by touch, yes?
Yes, that is how it works. Various versions of touch, punches, other things.
You wouldn't want to punch me to steal my chakra away.
No, but I have other thoughts.
Let's see. So, if I give you a little taste, will you hang out here a little while?
It's not like I was going anywhere anyway.
You could have left at any time, couldn't you?
Yes, but it's more interesting to stay and gather info, is it not?
So you're going to get information and bail.
Basically. They're a little bit of a chatty bunch.
Some more so than others, I think.
Definitely.
Are you
One's a
still
bit
looking-
sassy. I'm still like trying to look at the floor, but it's like really hard now that she's in front of me. Because that doesn't help anymore.
Look up at me when I'm talking to you, honey. She puts her hand on your chin.
It's not helping. You know how in the image, the character has blood running down her lips?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that, but it's actually because she's like biting at her lip like, God damn it.
She's, going to let you have some of her chakra. Because you got a touch there.
Should I roll my... Oh, D4 at the... Okay. I thought I'd be rolling Kiss of the Succubus.
Technically,
'Cause
you
technically-
could if you wanted to.
I mean, that's a D8, and not...
Yeah.
And not a...
It's
Not
your
a D4.
choice. It's your choice. If you take the D4, you're only going to get a D4 chakra, but it's not going to look like Fee is like legit pulling from the touch. But if you take the D8, you're welcoming the touch from Minori, which is going to show to everyone else in the room that Minori's got something on you. If people wasn't picking up on it before.
Look, I'm really hungry.
Fair.
And she's offering.
This is true.
Now watch me roll a 1. I did. I did.
I'm gonna give you 2. I'll actually give you 3 on that. That one's stupid.
Re-roll a 1. I rolled a 1. Yeah. When she touches the my chin, like her fingers alight with blue, like the bluish chakra, and then run up the like dripping blood into my mouth, like nom.
Yeah, something like that. Not that anyone in the room can see or sense chakra other than you and Minori, but anyway.
Well, she sees it. Everyone else just doesn't see shit, I guess.
Okay.
Your teachers don't teach you anything, jeez.
I slept through class a lot.
I didn't even go to ninja school and I know more than you.
Now, you will tell us a little bit about who hired you. If you're willing, of course. I'm not going to control you the whole time. As you said, it's much more interesting that way.
This is not fair. What was his name again?
Sozen.
Sozen. I do believe it was a man named Sozen.
Tsume, you've heard the name before, of course. You
Uh-huh.
remember?
Yes.
He's not so guy, isn't he?
He is.
Okay. He's actually Toby.
Kinda. Alright. Sozen from the Azigiru.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to recall from others that I encountered that when a mercenary or such individual working for the Azigiru failed their mission, it didn't really end well for them.
That is correct, but that's why I'm still here. I might have failed in kidnapping the girl, but I can succeed in other ways.
And why you would work for him for money, is that it?
Money, that's one thing. But what's all the fun in giving all the secrets away? Wink. Trying here. Gonna.
What are you trying?
Trying not to give everything away in the cleverest way possible.
for what it's worth, Sume, or Sam, because you as player might be curious, since if you recall correctly, when Fee pulled chakra from people, we were describing it as food.
Mm-hmm.
What little bit of chakra came from Minori was what I ultimately decided was a really fancy, really nice herbal tea.
Oh.
Mm.
Because she's all fancy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, this is said super softly to just... Actually, yeah. This is said super soft. So, Sume, give me a listen check. Shima can't do.
Okay.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Ken's not going to roll his because he technically already knows this information.
18 for Sume.
Yeah, you definitely hear it, so it's fine.
Okay. I won't roll for Shima then.
The cat's busy like Wall. Wall
Well-
go bye bye.
She rolled less than me anyways.
Wall go bye bye. Where'd Wall go?
Alright. As much as I would like to keep this going, this little trick of mine doesn't last forever. So, I think you're going to stay here. You're not going to get any information more from us. Perhaps not. But, assuming I keep those from telling you. But, I don't think you want to go back. If this Sozen character really is who hired you, what's he going to do when you fail? Even if you come back with information he doesn't already know.
Well, I'm glad I planned to go back anyway.
For your payment.
I was just gonna have that mailed. Find a dumb messenger, send them to deliver the info, and after he's done murdering the shit out of them, he sends me my money.
So you were going to send him the info via a messenger to get the messenger killed to save your own hide.
Basically.
If that's the case, why give him the information at all?
Money.
And what if you get paid from someone else that's better?
Well, it depends on how much they're offering.
We might have to look into that. Roll me, you can roll another d8 then.
Aha. 7!
That's good.
Oh,
You know,
oh, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm way over half.
it was whispered, but not low enough for Sume to not.
Cat ears.
Sume has cat ears.
God damn cat.
But
She doesn't
it was-
have cat ears.
It was whispered, and she is close to you. Leaning close to you.
I
She
eat the
is
cat.
going to say, I kind of like having you on our side. I'll find some money for you. Plus, you seem to like me, okay? Most do. And she's going to, very, very consciously and deliberately remove your hat, remove your hair from your face, and look into your eyes, which I forget what color you said Pete's eyes were.
Light blue. Very blue. Bluey blue. It's actually the same as it is in the picture, that like very misty light blue.
Hey, that's guy.
Honestly, that's half of it, the other half is my hat. My hat. My hat, though.
my hat.
What's the matter, Sumi?
No, it's that character. It's just my head. It's just like, oh god, it's gonna happen.
I like to imagine Suma's getting redder and redder at the moment. It's like, I don't know if I should be this close to this at the moment.
Should I be watching this?
For what it's worth, Minori's eyes are a dark navy blue as well. So,
God, does everyone have blue eyes here?
Do you have blue eyes?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
Oh wait, no, I don't have blue eyes.
Does the cat have blue eyes? Earth Boy has no
I
eye.
have gold eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
do you have blue eyes or gold eyes?
Gold eyes. Sume has gold eyes.
Ken's eyes are boring and brown, but
And then also Dawn, because he's in a hood, like an emo person.
anyway, she just gives you a smile, removes your hat, looking into your eyes.
I know she's gonna try some jujitsu, but it's just my head is just going, oh my god, it's a kiss!
I mean, that's good for me. Those are good for me.
She leans in super close. I like
She's
having you
fucking
around.
lucky that I have this charm effect on.
I like having you around. And on our side, other people have more money than the Azigiru have. And she puts your hat back on your head and walks away.
There's that moment of Fee, he's like, as she's walking away, Fee, who had been probably leaning forward because of the charm effect, is now face into one of the bars, like, oof!
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I deserve that.
Like,
I deserve that a lot.
it's like, no, don't leave me.
Yeah, no, it was like, she was leaning close, it was like, follow that, and there's a bar in my face. Like,
As you
bonk.
as you bonk into the bars,
Oh.
the charm effect goes away.
Oh, motherfucker. She rubs her forehead. And my hat!
The hat's on your head still.
Yes, but it
Yeah,
banged
she
against the
touched
bars and I need to fix it. I fixed my hat because I just face planted into a cell bar. Like, I fell for that hook, line, and sinker. I'm honestly a bit jealous. That would have been nice to have. I wiped the blood off my hands onto like my. I wipe it on the cat lady that's sitting next to me, just like a quick wipe, and then back up.
I don't think Sume's that close to the bars.
She had to be decently close to listen in.
She has ear projection.
Fair enough. I wipe it on whoever's closest that isn't my fluffy white jacket. Blood stains, after all.
Alright, so,
Also, she has to have a lot of chakra. I drained quite a bit out of her.
oh, you did. It's fine. I think she'll hang around for a little bit longer.
God damn it. Wait, was she talking about me, or was that about her?
She's talking about you while looking at the other. She's still in the room. The charm effect's gone, and as the charm effect is away, and you're sort of picking yourself back up, you're looking at her back and her long hair.
Sure, that's what I'm looking at. We'll go with that.
Oh god.
Look, you can't blame me.
I phrased it
She's
that
the
way
one
for
who
a
just
reason,
charmed me.
Oh, okay.
Look, I know how the charm effect works. The charm effect can only work if there's something that could be there.
Yes, and she was facing forward with boobs. You can have boobs, but not an ass.
Why do you think I was
Sometimes.
saying about, like, looking down at my hands doesn't work anymore now that she's so close? I never said I stopped looking down.
then she does turn back to you.
Look at that ceiling. It's a nice ceiling.
I wish there was cracks in the ceiling so I can get away and not have to deal with these gay thoughts.
Yep. Look at that crack on the ceiling. Chakra ball. Boom. Actually,
Hang around here. I'll give you some more pay. Better pay. Legal pay, perhaps. Not that you would care about that. But I will get you some of that pay. And you can hang around. And maybe, just maybe, I'll give you some more energy, shall we say.
she very specifically doesn't talk. Very specifically does not talk.
I think she might be a little easier for you to talk to now, so...
You sure about that?
Well, maybe to me, perhaps, but... I need a bad cop.
What was that?
That was a ha.
Huh?
Ha.
Where are you looking at right now?
You.
Oh, you're looking at me?
I need a bad cop. Looks at Tsume. Ha.
I thought you were still looking at the ceiling.
Nope. I'm laughing at you.
It's fine.
Who's running away from gay thoughts now? Ha ha.
She's not attempting to charm Sume.
I know.
No.
That doesn't stop it.
No, I'm thinking about how should I intimidate you.
Oh no. I'm so intimidated. Oh boo-hoo.
Hey. Does Sume want to intimidate her?
Ooh! Hold on. I know this might be really, really ineffective, but she's gonna try anyways.
Go
If I
ahead.
have the book.
Be prepared with what you want to say for your intimidation factor if it does actually work.
I don't know what my response is.
Do you know what your response is? What she rolls really high?
You'll see. I'll get with my luck, I'll probably not one again, but
Probably. Never know.
A technique 381.
are you doing a technique?
Yep.
What technique are you...
Like I said, it's gonna be horribly wrong. She's gonna do it anyways.
Are you gonna try to charm me too?
In a sense, yes.
So,
God, I don't feel bad about thinking about how to kill you now.
alright. So,
Hold on.
you roll your genjutsu.
Yep. No. That's actually a pass.
I was gonna say, that's very... Yeah.
It is a pass. Look right on
Do you
it.
mind if I do my response real quick?
You,
Or
if
he
you
starts
put one
doing
more
this.
rank... If you put one more rank in genjutsu, you could auto-cast this thing.
Oh yeah.
Do you mind if I do my response and how it's gonna be funny?
Okay?
So, when she turns to try to intimidate me, it's not very good, but the plan was to just fuck off in the shadows. She's like, okay, where'd you go? And then just appear to the side and be like, boo.
That would have been very funny, and totally could have been something you would do. However, you're not aware that she's going to
I
cast
mean-
it.
Well, genjutsus are less. You're right. You don't hand
This-
feel.
This has no visible components that you can see her casting before it's done.
But there still is a will save.
I got that though. Aha!
Alright, so, Sume, you've
Also,
got-
how is that a pass? If you
Because the performance requires a minimum of 11 in order for it to roar.
Pass already.
No, in some moves, some instances, I would give her the auto pass on this thing, but since she has such a low genjutsu compared to everything else, I've had her roll it, and anyway, and most of the time she can pass it now that she's at a higher level. But
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
regardless, she still can't technically auto cast it because if she's in a big combat situation and she rolled a nat 1 on it, I would say that it would fail. Whatever.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Okay.
point being,
We'll save.
roll you a will save.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, I wasn't very confident in this either way, because whenever I do this technique, I always fail.
Alright, so Tsume, you still got an intimidation that you're going to do on her.
Yep.
I just like to
I
imagine.
just don't get a bonus to it.
Like, you try doing this genjutsu, and I'm just like, really? You know what I am, right?
But see,
Yep.
here's the thing, though. Here's the fun thing. You're intimidated to +3.
Mm-hmm.
If Fee had failed the will save, you would have been rolling it at a +7.
+7. Yes.
However, you're rolling it at a +7 anyway because Minori wants you to intimidate her. Her command bonus is kicking.
God damn it!
Oh, that's right. She does have commands.
So you were rolling at a +7 anyway. If you had passed all that
Okay.
mess, you'd have been rolling it at a +11.
Not good. Don't I have a thing for this?
Boom!
You're fucked, bitch.
I kind of wanted to cast sleep on you, I'm not gonna lie.
With
It's like, oh, look in my eyes! Sure!
you, okay. With the intimidated +20 of a nat 20 like that, you don't see it coming, V.
Whoop! Whoop!
You just somehow sink through the wall. It's just
Nope,
like, fuck
nope, nope.
No. What do you say, Sume, for that intimidate? What do you say?
No, basically what it is, it's pretty much a lunge towards the bar, as in, like, a direct, like, instant where basically, like, sense motive and stuff, she's out to kill.
A reverse summon? I'm kidding. I could, but I'm kidding.
Alright. Do you say anything, or do you just charge the bars intimidatingly?
Yeah, just basically show, like, yeah, I'm not scared of you, you need to be scared of me.
You know, I'm a rat versus a cat. This is a bit one-sided. I'm on the other side of the room now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like almost like a fucking flicker technique, like near the bars, back of the room. Like,
Minori's
nope.
size. Well, that was a bit more direct than I was going for, but okay.
No, she laughed at me.
Fair.
Because you're not the bad cop. You got scared of your own summon. Well, fair enough. It was a bit intimidating, I'll give.
Oh,
I wasn't
you had a-
scared of my summoning. I was excited about my summoning.
About till it almost turned on you.
You had a summon that turned on you, Sume. Almost.
Not exactly.
No, throwing a fake because I accidentally wasted a shit ton of a bunch of chakra summoning it.
And you know, summons can be a bit finicky.
Is that
Especially
why there's
if
a
you've never
cold
summoned.
torch outside?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was really cool though.
I bet.
All of a sudden, the intimidation of the attempt to kill is just like gone. She's
Yeah.
super excited about the summon.
Alright.
Well, you're no longer intimidating. I'm back over here now.
Like,
So, you work for this Sozen character.
I did this one mission, yes.
Was this your only mission with him?
Is this my first mission? Have I done missions for him before?
Not with him directly.
This is my first mission from him directly.
Let's see. He must have really trusted you.
As much as you can, trust a mercenary.
Hmm. What do you want to
Though
do
I
with her,
suppose-
Sumi?
It's like, do.
Like, it's a sidestep, like it's not even a step backwards, it's just like, I don't want to be that close anymore. It's like that very large, like, step to the side.
Trying to be nonchalant, but totally obvious. That's stepping away.
Mhm. I mean, the moment, if you try anything else again, I'm gonna fucking try to put you to sleep. It's like, no.
Where did she go to get the orders directly from him?
That's a good question.
So would you like to answer that?
No, already can I answer that? I don't know out of character, I forget things.
Let's see. So your question was, where did she get the orders from him directly?
Like, where did she actually meet him to get... She said she got a direct order from him. That means
Yeah.
face to face.
Yeah. I see what you're
Where?
saying. Let's see.
Oh, I'm going to activate, real quick, my strength.
Oh, fun. Well, your counter spell.
This is
Not with
not...
something like that, you don't.
Fair enough.
Because strength ranks gives you a bonus to intimidate, doesn't it?
If need be. I believe so.
Okay. So, would Fee tell them where she got the information from?
Probably if I knew myself out of character.
Right, I'm aware. The reason I say it that way is because if you were going to tell them, then I'm just going to say it. But if you weren't going to tell them, I'd just tell you in a PM or something.
Mm.
Because you would obviously have that.
I mean, they're offering to pay me a lot of money. I don't really...
This is true.
I don't...
Oh, I do not
hold
get
a legion.
intimidations with strength.
Oh, you don't?
There's at least a feat in Pathfinder that gives you the ability to add strength to your intimidate.
Anyway.
But
Yes,
this isn't
there is.
Pathfinder.
I think I do have something that does give me bonus to intimidate. I think it's when I go into
Cat mode.
quadruped mode. It's either
Yeah, it
quadruped
would be.
mode or like the curse stuff.
It'd be quadruped.
Yeah.
Both.
Both, probably. Or they should. Curse mode.
No,
probably-
it's
Quadrupedal
I
curse
have
state.
my strength going so I could do something that might give me an additional bonus to my intimidate.
Anyway.
I mean, if
Later
you wanna
on.
punch me, you will definitely hurt more.
More like I'm going to make these bars like noodles
Ooh, yes, open it for me.
and walk in and punch you.
Yes.
Anyway.
Cherry blossom.
So yes, in answer to the question
Speed.
of where it was that the town you went and met, or Fee went and met Sozen in the remains of a town. Literally the remains of a ninja village that had been totally destroyed. The name of this town was Nichusu, and it was currently the only visible appearance of a town anywhere remotely near the desert. It's actually not in the desert, it's past the desert, but there's the prospect of a town in the desert. Fee's probably not going to mention that, yes, there's a town in the desert, because there is. But, basically, a town beyond the desert that was decimated. There was no one there. The entire town was destroyed. And that is what, from Fee's perspective, the info you get is Nichusu, the town beyond the desert that was destroyed.
Wait, wasn't there a town that was destroyed by one of them? One of the guys that was leading the Beast Man, he wiped out a whole town or something? Was that this town?
He took. You're speaking of Yoshido.
Yes, Yoshi.
Yoshido took over a town. He didn't destroy it. He took it over. So the town is still there. He's just in control of it. This town is completely destroyed.
Yeah, he devastated. Devastated, I mean, like, destroyed.
He devastated the town in the sense of he killed off a lot of the people that lived there and has replaced the village with his own people, with his army. He didn't decimate it in the sense of he just destroyed the... Basically, Yoshi's town, the town is there. Sozen's town is barren. The town itself is destroyed. There's no one there other than him.
Okay.
But yes. And you've never been to either of those towns, either Seitetsu or Nitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're one of the few towns you haven't been to yet.
I will point out that the way that son of a-
Gotcha.
the way that Fee describes this destroyed town is scarily calm and like
Yeah,
meh.
of course. Tsume, having heard the intel about Sozen's location, she now knows that one area Sozen has been mentioned to be is much further away from where she is right now, if she was to go there. And she also already knows that another Azigiru member is to the southern tip of Nepari, which is the continent that's on the map right now, which is down this way. And though Tsume does not say anything visibly about that, for purposes of out-of-character info, Fee's been down that way.
Indeed, I have.
So, but yeah. So, what does Sume do hearing that? Does she say anything specific, or?
She's trying to think of what to ask next. So she's a bit quiet. Like, at some points you think you can see steam.
Girl's got anger issues.
What?
Girl's got anger issues.
No, not anger issues, as in, like, kind of smoke's coming from, like...
Smoke from the
She
ears,
can't-
ears turning thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
not angry. Derpy.
Yes,
Nicest
derpy
way I can
thinking.
put it. Nicest way I can put it.
Yeah, she's trying to think.
Brain power, not good enough for thought.
Processing power, need more.
It's an unfortunate thing. Sume's not the smartest character in the world.
No, she's not. Is there any way we can contact him? I don't care if that's in character. I totally figured it's in
It's
character.
a character. Oh, it's
Yeah.
100%. You
Is it
do
in
remember the part where if I go here, he's going to kill me, right?
Well, you were able to see us. Well, no, not.
Oh, would you
That's
like
it.
to go? I'll lead you there.
You already told me where it was at. We have maps.
Of course, but I can still lead you there.
No.
I mean, it would be good to have a guide through the desert.
It also be good for me. Look, I might have not kidnapped the bow girl, but I got a tiger. That's a joke.
Okay.
Maybe.
You failed to get the Bogar, so you thought you could make up for it by bringing, I don't know, a summoner with a tiger. I'm just trying to think of who else. A shocking medic whenever she gets back.
Oh, even more points for me. Maybe he'll pay me more. I-
These are none of the people you needed to get.
yes, but they're just as good.
You don't know that.
Also good meat shields.
Uh,
You're not getting right.
I
Look,
think-
I'm not a good character. I need to make this clear.
I think that we should wait for Shiori to return. She's still out, you said? This
Yes.
is in character with Minori. We need to wait
She
for Shiori.
is.
We need to wait for Shiori to return. Figure out what sort of plan of attack she wants to make. We have now intel, possibly insider intel, on the Azigiru that we might be able to do something about them and stop them once and for all.
You know, I said contact, not actually go there yet.
What do you want to do? Send a messenger? Pigeon?
Kind of.
If you send a person or a living
Hey
being-
there! This is a bird I sent to tell you that I'm coming to kill you. Please don't kill my bird and come kill me.
No, it's just being like more along the lines of, haha, try harder.
You know, that's how you get the other bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Like, I joked about it. Don't actually let him know I failed or he's going to actually send more. Are you dense?
if we could perhaps send someone to survey that area to.
I'll let you in on a little bit of insight. It took me a while to get here from where he is. Therefore, he's not expecting me for quite a while.
Actually, slight retweak on what you said, Zero. The reverse. It didn't take you long to get here, but it would take you a long time to get back.
Yeah, he's still not expecting me for a while.
Yeah.
Don't send him any information that would incline him to send somebody stronger or send him more people. You have a time span in which he won't suspect anything. Use it correctly.
If you wanted to send someone like a bird of some sort, perhaps to survey the area and see if he's still there.
It's an abandoned city.
Yes.
You could be hiding.
Quite homely, actually.
Sending anyone there and him becoming aware of it is risky. Obviously.
Well, I don't know the state of, like, oh, hey, there's these couple of teenagers just wrecking his plans.
I'm pretty sure he's aware of those.
Oh,
Not the
how do you
only-
know?
Not the only plans being wrecked by a couple of teenagers, whatever.
She knows the answer to that question to be true because, though she did not know of Sume's being a part of what she was doing now, she had heard all throughout the Azigiru's mercenaries that Sozen's plans and specific things that he was setting into motion had been constantly getting thwarted by a pair of obnoxious teenagers, one of which included a tiger girl. Even Sozen didn't actually have all the details on Sume. Not really. Or at least he didn't broadcast that he did. But he knew of her exploits as someone connected to Shira.
Someone connected Shira. Gotcha.
Oh, that's right. You were saying something about Shira last time, weren't you?
I knew that at least one of them was scary and not to fuck with.
True. And now you know that both of them are.
Yeah, annoyingly
But the thing
so.
is, his character still doesn't know the connection.
Nope.
I mean, I don't think I've said it out loud to you specifically.
You just mentioned the name of Shira and stuff, and I just...
Yep. But yeah, Minori's like, with all the things that you've said and have been put together in reports about what you've been doing, dealing with the Azigiru's plans, I'm sure that Sozen knows of you. None small of which making one of his, like, high-powered officials go AWOL and leave the Azigiru entirely.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, we had a Kage with us and stuff, and we still don't know.
Ooh, I want to hear this story.
If we pay you more than he is,
I like where this is going.
you're on our side. So, giving you information that, like this, if she chooses to, it's her choice. It's her story. Hell, I'd like to hear it myself. I don't know all the details. But, if we tell it and we're paying you more than he is, you don't tell him. Or send any info to tell him.
I mean, at the moment, I'm trapped in a cage. I can't exactly tell anybody, anyone. Anything. That's the word. Bird is the word.
This is true. Now, Sam, at this point it's up to you. You could choose to, in character or out of character, tell the story.
She didn't want to be part of the Azigiru anymore. What's the...
Oh no, who wonders why that would be?
So you did something that pushed her to choose to go AWOL.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna... Well,
I'm not going to tell her a lot of information about that.
Fair. Well... I think what we can say, I'm going to talk to the Padekage, get you some more money, put you on our side, and we can see what he says about perhaps offering you a mission to help against the Azigiru. I'm sure I've heard stories that this Sozen character's insane.
Oh, he's a few bones loose of the skeleton.
You can't tell me that there's not something that you have on him that you would want to act aggressive to him with.
Maybe, but your charm effects seem to have worn off, so your freebie's gone. I look away from her, very pointedly. Yep. Oh, she's gonna do it again.
Minori sighs and does the typical, somewhat anime-ish hand in her hair and gets her hair out of her own face and just... Alright. I'll talk to the Padekage. We'll get this straightened out. You're not going to leave now. I don't have to charm you to keep that in effect. You have the potential...
Can you block reverse summoning? Or are you just needing the money?
I'm offering you more money than he's paying you. Legal money, even. Not that you would care. But...
It's money. Money's money. But I get what you mean.
Yes. What... Actually, no, this isn't Minori, this is Shima. Shima very, softly, and no one else can understand it because only Sume can understand Tiger.
The tiger tries to be stealthy. The tiger doesn't need to be stealthy,
Yeah,
but she tries anyway.
Yep.
Meow, 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 meow.
Shima just sort of mumbles. It wouldn't be the first time we work with someone who's with, questionable morals?
Wait, who did we work with that had questionable morals?
A certain character that's player's not in the game right now?
Oh. Mm. Um,
Does may have a response to that other than a growl?
no, just saying, oh, yeah. Um, I'm just trying to think of something else.
Well,
Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Damn. No, it's just I'm trying to think of a question that would actually lead into something for information, but I don't know exactly how to word it.
what sort of information are you wanting?
Basically, I'm looking to see why hasn't they really come after our little group?
If they basically you're asking if they know of you, why haven't they done something about you directly?
Yeah, because we took out one of their commanders.
You did.
I mean, if I were to get a question like that, my only response I could really give is, well, to be fair, why waste your resources on a group of teenagers? There's more important things to deal with, isn't there? No offense, of course, but that's how I would
you
view
would
it.
want something. You would want the people who are like dismantling big time your organization to be stopped
That's assuming
while
that
you
you're
continue to go do your evil things.
that's assuming you're doing anything actually impactful.
She has a point. It's also possible that
You might have gotten rid of a commander, but who says that that commander wasn't doing anything big, or that they have bigger issues to deal with? You
Oh, I
can't
don't
assume
know.
you're
How
the
about
biggest
providing
person.
supercharged people
There's ways around it.
and have influenced people to be under control?
Shrug. Hey, I know about as much as you do. I'm a mercenary, not an Azigiru member.
perhaps Mitsu was someone that Sozen felt would eventually go AWOL on her own. Maybe he had backup
So,
in case
why
she
did she explode?
She exploded?
Yeah, she exploded.
Hold up, you exploded somebody.
She was fine, but she exploded.
Is she dead?
No, I just said she's fine.
Oh, I thought you were saying 1 minute she was fine, the next kaboom.
No, no, no.
Did she eat an explosive tag or something?
No, someone did something.
Boom.
Boom, and
Boom.
she's fine. From what I know, I haven't checked in a while.
Perhaps that was a failsafe that would inform him if she went AWOL. But
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, he didn't care that she did. I mean, she survived. If he was wanting to do
Yeah,
something,
but that was a while ago, like at least a month ago. We don't. I haven't been back to that village or anything. Stuff could have happened.
this is true. Perhaps he came back after her since then.
Hmm.
We don't know, ultimately. We just know that this Sozen character is extremely powerful and extremely insane. So, going after him or doing anything to interact with him directly is extremely risky. Why he hasn't done anything to you or to Shiori specifically, perhaps that's part of his insanity. Perhaps he assumes you're not going to be brave enough or powerful enough to come and interact with him directly, and who knows?
Ah, opportunity. He's not expecting us to do that. No. So either we can go and try to find him, since we actually know where he's at, possibly. Or we can deal with the other one first.
Well, the other one is closer, I think you said, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Minori looks to Fee. So you know anything about him?
Sozen?
No, the
Other one.
Which one was the
Yoshi.
other one? Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Do I? I don't think I do.
You
I feel like I have a
don't-
very narrow mindset about which one I know. One of them is giving me money and is insane. All the other ones are blank slates.
Okay. So, for Fee's benefit of what she knows and what sort of intel she has, there's 3 character names that you as Zero is going to have to keep track of. And I know
Oh,
that
fun.
I like Sam and even Sarah too to a certain extent. It's hard to keep track of names. I only keep track of them so well because I have them all written down. But that, and I've worked out ideas for them so much that they've ingrained in my brain a lot easier than they would be for y'all. But you have Mitsu. Mitsu is currently AWOL as far as you two know. Mitsu
As a way of a promise.
Mitsu provided curse mark to Soden's thing, i.e. superpowered soldiers. The curse mark was also a means for them to control others because curse mark did that because it came from Mitsu. Sam, as Tsume, knows why Mitsu was working with Sozen, but Fee does not. And Tsume doesn't want to share that particular part of that information, so I won't at this point. But
Yeah.
Mitsu had a reason for working with Sozen. She provided him with soldiers, and she provided him with a means of travel. That reverse summon shenanigan that you've got that makes it available for you to move around so easily. Yeah, Mitsu developed that. Mitsu helped put that together. In return for that information, Sozen provided a world for Mitsu to hide in and to develop her craft and to develop her research into what she was wanting to do. And then he said that Sozen's promise to Mitsu, as effective as it is for someone who's insane, Sozen's promise to Mitsu was if she couldn't find a solution to her problem, he would for her when he could control the world. Mitsu assumed that no one could find that solution because she never had. But someone did.
Super, super, super lucky.
Yeah. That's that. Now we move on to person number 2. And this is in order of the powers of the Azigiru because there's 3 head shinobi ninjas of the Azigiru. Mitsu was the lower of the 3. Yoshido's the middle and Sozen's the top because Sozen's super powerful and crazy. Yoshido, currently, what we know of Yoshido for Tsume is he resides in Seitsu, which is a town in the southern tip of Nepari, which is where the continent you guys are all on. He's taken control of that town. He controls the military and armed forces and ninja that run rampant in that town. Some of them he controls by their own accord. Some of them he controls via mental hacking, which was not provided by Mitsu. It's a different kind of mental hacking. And then, case in point, Tsume, you know that some of the Azigiru had mental shenanigans that were tied to Tsume, or tied to Mitsu, but were not the curse mark, i.e. the stuff that was going on with...
Oh, there was those brand things. I literally had to cut out of flesh in order to get it to stop.
That branding control was connected to Mitsu, but it was not actually done by her. When Shiori removed it from Shira, there was no curse mark chakra mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Because that seal to control Shira didn't come from Mitsu. It was connected to Mitsu, making Shira listen to her. But that's it. It's like, this is a weird analogy, but I think you'll get the point. It's like using some sort of like punishment, or like, the shock collars for a dog, to train them. If someone uses that tactic to train a dog for someone else, then the someone else still has control, but the person that gets the control is not the one that caused the shock collar to begin with. That's the kind of thing that's going on here, if that makes sense. Now, you don't know if Yoshito's the one that has that sealing potential. He might have somebody that works with him that does that. But somebody connected to Yoshito probably does, because it doesn't come from Sozen, as far as you know.
Okay.
Yoshito also has animal companions, because fun. You have met one of them. She, kind of clerked a bit. That was a lot sillier than I initially intended her to be. But she was fun. Remember Snake? Big, huge Snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I have taken notes on 3 people.
So, Yoshi has animal companions. And all that Tsume knows is he's took control of Seitesu in the south. He's extremely aggressive and brute force military army, and his army consists of curse seal people provided by Mitsu, and animal oriented people that is summoners. Some of them are summoners, some of them aren't. But they are somewhat animal inclined. And for Fee, what Fee knows about Yoshido is technically tied to information that Zero, the player, actually does have. Which is obvious. Your means to travel here
Was given by him?
No, it's not given by him, but is really super close to him. You could travel through this area safely without anyone spotting you, because you knew that he controlled most of that area. You haven't met Yoshido personally, but when you arrived on Nippari, you were in Yoshido's territory. Which, put 2 and 2 together for whatever reason. But Tsume, or Sam rather, do you remember what a summoner traveler had to do to travel from place to place? They would leave the portal for their area after reverse summoning themselves there. Case in point, you could get to Rufone, where the desert is.
Yep.
You could get to there super quickly.
Yep.
Because your tiger portal's on that continent.
Yep.
And I mentioned previously that Fee could travel from where Sozen was to here super quickly. She could do that for the same reason. The rat portal's in the south. Tsume doesn't know that, but Sam does now.
I do now.
So Yoshido controls Seitesu, controls that area, is very animal inclined and is very aggressive.
Ah,
And he controls the
Battle
area
of the
near.
Beasts.
He controls the area near rats.
Yes, because Rat Portal is more or less a half a day's travel from Zetsu.
Okay, so he doesn't control the rats.
No.
He's just around them.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
So Yoshito likes to work with summoners because they're very animal inclined, which he enjoys and is good at working with. But he actually doesn't really care about the summon realms themselves. That was all Mitsu's territory. Mitsu was the one that worried about all the summon realms. So Sozen, what you know about him is pretty much the same as what Tsume knows about him. He's incredibly powerful. His chakra abilities are very, very unique and very terrifying. And he's insane. Because that's fun.
Yeah, I know Sozen. That one's the one I actually do know pretty well.
Well, he's the only one you've met personally.
Yes, but that's not what I meant.
Oh, right. You tried.
Huh?
You tried to know him very well.
No,
Oh, dear
but that-
God.
that is again not what I meant, but you're correct.
What did you mean? Okay, let's just get this clarified.
Not something for you to know.
Fine, okay.
Well,
I'm not going to tell you my backstory. Why the hell would I do that?
well,
Hi, Cat.
I'm gonna
If
know.
if you mean backstory, then no, Sam's not going to know that. But
Nope.
if you mean when
I don't mean nomming on him.
Okay, fair enough.
Nomming on him doesn't work, by the way.
So Sam,
Hmm.
Tsume as a character does have a loose idea of Sozen's crazy ability.
I do.
You learned it from a certain small, adorable little girl.
Wait, did
Oh,
we
that
make
poor
the
child tried to do it too?
No, something else. Wait, did we actually confirm?
This is true.
That-
You didn't get confirmation on it in character. No.
Okay, then. But out of character, I know this little girl is his daughter.
And
She can do some really strong things.
you can indeed. You know that through Maddie, in character, you have the potential, if Maddie is in fact related to Sozen, you have suspicions that it's possible, but you have no confirmation yet.
Yeah. All we know is that her father went off to be in this rebel group, and that's it.
You do know that her father works in the Azigiru, you're just not sure where.
Yeah.
And it's been hinted at from other characters that she is very much deeply connected to Sozen, which is the commander to the Azigiru, but you don't have confirmation on that yet. Not really. Not in character anyway. However, Sam, you knowing what you know of Maddie's, and by extension Sozen's abilities, you should know at this point why Zero said feeding on him doesn't work, by the way.
I know. They take in chakra.
You know, it's
Oh,
it's
and
actually
also-
it's actually a very amusing concept. You know what Sozen did?
What?
When Fee tried to pull chakra from him at the one point she tried,
Mm-hmm.
he pulled chakra from her and gave it back.
Ah.
Infinite loop!
So in feeding his chakra, she fed on her own and accomplished nothing.
So I guess we'll head to the one that's closer first then?
Once Shiori arrives. if you were willing to wait for Shiori. On the other hand, you could train, learn water walking, and go running across the sea to try to find her.
Oh. Yeah, the sea is a very big place. We can pass each other easily.
You could. You also can't teach water walking to your tiger.
Yep, that too.
Oh my god, are you actually gonna learn to walk on water like a proper fucking ninja?
Maybe. It just depends on how long it takes Shiori to get back here.
Alright.
Well, if you can't learn to water walk, I don't know how useful you'll be.
So,
Can't even master a easy technique. Jeez.
So, I
Totally in
think
character, by the way.
I think at this point, I will say that the tenseness of figuring out what's going on and perhaps waiting on Shiori and talking to the Padekage about potentially paying fee to work with them, which is easy because, well, the Padekage has a decent chunk of money. And oddly enough, so does the random teenager in the room.
Which one? The cat or the Earth Boy?
Cat.
Okay.
Wow.
If you remember, Sume, you're
Squeak,
randomly
squeak.
wealthy. What the crap?
We bought a house, so we're kind of moderately wealthy now. We're like a normal family.
What's your wealth thing?
I think we
Wealth
dropped
bonus?
it down to 15 instead of 17.
You got a plus 17.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
We rolled a dice to find out. And I had a
What?
17.
I want that money.
I accidentally found the secret stash that my mother has been hiding while she was away.
Being mind controlled.
We could, in fact, do some fun wealth shenanigans if you think Sume is willing to pay for these shenanigans.
What do you mean, wealth shenanigans? Do I want to gamble and get more money?
No,
Do you want to give me money?
you could potentially. That's what I was getting at. You could potentially say in character that darn it, that Fee is being hired by Sume and Shiori, and then you two could do a slight drop in your wealth score to boost hers, and then we'll say you're paying her. Done. That could be a thing. Or you could just have the Padekage pay for it and get it that way. And it doesn't hurt your wealth score any at all. But you don't really use your wealth score, so. Just saying. Anyway. We'll figure
No,
on
but I
that
would
now.
like to earn more money.
This is true.
I can't remember how we
would
do
as
that.
well.
Oh, we were supposed to do that after like the missions, right?
After every official mission, yes. The only problem is you only get that role for when you succeed on a mission specifically, and in true Naruto fashion and in true style of campaign fashion, you tend to go out on a mission to do this one specific thing, and it evolves into this mini arcs thing that you have to take like 5 or 10 sessions to do.
Or if you're me,
Because we
you
off doing weird things.
or if you're me, you get kidnapped by a 16-year-old and don't get paid.
Case in point, you have the mission you're currently on is to watch over Padahachi, technically. You went and reported that mission in, but you didn't have Shiori, so you didn't get the pay at that point. Your mission for Padahachi will not be successfully done until you and Shiori return home. But you went to do that, and it evolved into dealing with Fee, coming back and talking to Maddie in your little mini townie arc, and all the shenanigans that Shiori is dealing with right now. So, I will give you a wealth roll, I will give you a bonus to get you money and whatever, and I will say, regardless of if it comes from Shiori and Sume or not, I will say that I'll give a subtle boost to Fee's wealth because of either you guys or the Padekage.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, it's apparent that there's a loose sense of trust between V and the Padekage, at least, just on the grounds that she has intel and he has the money to pay for it.
And he could kill me.
And that too. He could totally kill
But that whole he's scary thing.
It should
He's
be noted that
scary.
his killing you would be a touch less painful than what Sozen would do.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not killing me.
Yeah, true. Sozen can't suck you dry like Sozen can.
Bull. I'm angry at it.
But anyway, I think we'll end the session here. It was a lot of fun.
Money.
It kind of evolved into more discussion than session, but whatever.
Yeah, hey.
Of course, I know the only way to fix this. Rasengan!
You
What?
don't know Rasengan.
I know.
Oh.
The
That
joke was
costs
I
way too
murder
much
her.
chakra for it to be economical for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell, half my taijutsus are hard to do.
Oh, my taijutsu are easy for me to do.
No, they're easy for me to do. The issue is they cost chakra.
Your character is a chakra economist, yes, but you yourself as a player are like way too. Well,
I like
suppose-
doing things.
I
can't-
suppose you have a
I
point.
can't say no.
At the point, it's like having 56 chakra at base, doing a move that takes 8 chakra or 7 chakra or something like that is, considering you can't get it back very easily, but hey, you got someone that can feed you right now.
That's true.
It's also worth noting, if you work with a partner, you as a player, or as a character, you don't like working with others.
I don't. Which is why I was here alone.
But it's entirely possible, if you could develop a sense of trust with people, then you could have a situation of, okay, that big combat's over. Let's all get some
Yeah.
rest. Let's all get some rest. I have you random whoever it is, assuming it's either Shiori or Tsume. It'd be like, okay, that combat was not too bad, but we ran out of chocolate for some of us. I have like 20 some odd left, and we're laying down to rest anyway. Here, V, want some of it?
Now,
Some
pal.
back. They go to sleep, and then
You'll get all of it back on whatever level I was at anyway.
and if you have multiple chances to rest in between big combats, I could totally see a caring sort like Shiori just to be like, here, have my chakra, I'm resting anyway.
I don't know, I did kick her in the gut a few times.
Although, considering the aspects of how you get chakra easily like that, being the chakra vampire that you are,
If it helps, I'm not gonna be literal with the Suckius kiss ability.
Yeah.
If that helps at all.
I mean, you can do it by touch, technically, so.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna do it literally, just gonna like, here, handshake. Drain. Thank you.
And it's also worth noting that Shiori has supreme chakra control anyway. So she could control it to where it's reasonable to say she gives you just enough to keep herself from being drained dry. So, ending thing. I think, for purposes just because, both of you rolled me a d20, no bonuses.
Not one, here we come. 17. Shit, fucking suck.
Alright. Sam, I now make it your choice since you won. Who should do the ending thing and who should do the like our two-part ending. Who do you think should do it?
I'll do the first part.
We'll do the first. Who
Here
does
we
the
go
second?
again.
Zero did it last time, so I'll let you do it.
Fair enough.
Okay, this has been Naruto: The New World.
Join us next time when these people figure out what they're going to do and perhaps wait for Shiori, and maybe there'll be a training montage in the future. Who knows?
It'd be
Well,
nice to not be in
maybe.
a cell anymore.
I'm kind of
Nope, you're staying.
Alright.